Hello, everybody. we're so
Hello.
we're so happy to be here, and today with me, I've got the beautiful Jennifer Morey from a neighboring state to from where I live. Jennifer lives in Oregon. I'm in Washington. But today, we are hopping on together on this 10-minute news and updates, and we're going to be talking about access bars at Expos. So, thank you guys for joining in. Everyone that's coming, say hello to us. And Jennifer, I know you have been doing so many expos and events with bars. So, tell
Yes.
us more about that.
Okay. Well, geez, it's been quite a few years now. I have been doing mostly, I've been setting up at events in Oregon, where I'm at. I'm in Bend in Central Oregon. And there's all kinds of activities that are going on here all the time. So we have in Bend, we have seasonal festivals like Fall Fest and Summer Fest and things like that, where there's music, there's artists, there's crafters, and then there's also sections where they'll call like a little area like a wellness or healthy living. And I'll set up a booth there. I'll sometimes gather some people, some bars practitioners with me to offer bars to people like sample sessions. And I've tried all different amounts of time to offer, like, 1 minute minimum. Some people have actually done 1, 2, and 3 minutes before. And it's really fascinating that even when people have chosen 2 or 3 minutes, when they stand up, they're like, wow. And which I find really, I don't know, exciting and gratifying. Like, oh, you're only going to choose 3 minutes, but then 3 minutes was all they needed to be surprised at how much peace and ease. Because a lot of times there'll be stuff going on around us, there'll be loud noises and things, and it never matters if there's loud music, if there's a bunch of people going by and talking really loud. It never matters what environment we're in, because the bars is so they're so effective to get people into this space of peace and ease and relaxation. It's really wonderful. Uh,
That's
but so I've set up at those local fests. I have set up at we have a mental health fest, a specific festival for mental health in Bend, which is really amazing. And I just this past weekend I set up at a multi-day music festival in a healing garden, and that was really amazing as well. So
a
I love
healing
doing this because I'm sorry?
a healing garden. That sounds so fun.
Yes. Well, there was all different kinds of practitioners available there, so you could get massage, some other things that I hadn't heard of, which is really exciting, soma therapy, something like that. Then, of course, Access Bars was offered there. Myself and Molly Mandelberg offered bars, and I did a little introductory workshop talking about access consciousness in general. So that was really fun as well. And what's cool, what I found at festivals like this is that there's actually quite a lot of people that are open to learning something new or experiencing something new, and they are uh, more likely to choose this stuff because they are also, what I have found, like my point of view is that the people that are coming to a music festival, they also want to move their body and experience different things with their body. So they are actually more open to experiencing something like bars, even though they have no idea what the heck it is.
Oh my God, I so love that you said that. That's your point of view. Because, hey, everybody, have you heard that your point of view creates your reality? So,
Sure
so
does.
look, in what ways do we hold ourselves back? That makes me wonder, from like sharing about the things that matter to us, things that have
Mhm.
contributed to our lives based on our own points of view, that maybe no one's going to be interested, or I don't know how to do it. That's a very common one. We a lot of
Mhm.
times say things like, I don't know how to do it, I don't know how to start, as if
Yeah.
it's a really important thing, like as if it's a fact. But if you truly
Yeah.
look at it, it's just a point of view. And your
Well,
point of
and
view is
some,
creating reality. So like, yeah,
yes,
go ahead,
totally.
Jennifer. Yeah.
Some, sometimes those points of view can start to creep in, like, oh, people don't know what this is. They're not going to
Yeah.
choose it. And
How do you deal with
and
that when it comes to setting up events? What do
well,
you be with
the what I come back to is some of the things that Gary has said before, like never give in, never give up, and never quit. And also, if you have helped one person, you are successful, right? So I know that every single time that I go and set up a booth somewhere, it doesn't matter how many people actually choose to receive. I am spreading seeds of possibility just by being there and them reading my sign that says making shift happen with access bars. And then at the bottom, it says all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. People just like looking at that sign, maybe they read it, I have no idea what that is, and they keep going. That's fine. At least they now have read the words and seen the words access bars, or seen and read the words all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And what happens a lot is people will come up and they'll say, oh, I've heard of this, I've been hearing of this, or something like that. And so it, even if one person, which it's never just one person, there's always multiple people that come up and choose it. But even if one person comes up and they receive it, then to me, that is, it's worthwhile, right? Because the
that?
change that is available in such a small amount of time, like I said, when people come and they just choose 3 minutes, I don't let people choose just 3 minutes anymore. Right. So we gain awareness from the choices that we make. Now, I do minimum time, but so a couple weeks ago, I set up at a suicide prevention awareness benefit concert. Okay. And so some people came, they sat down, they had no idea what it was. And two people in, 10 minutes both had such an amazing experience that they cried tears of gratitude. Like, how does it get better than that? It's so awesome what can happen in just this small amount of time, right? And I don't have to or I haven't had to sit there and explain and go through this whole big spiel, because it's such an excellent opportunity to be like, you know what? Just sit down. Like, this is how you're going to figure out what this is. I can't explain to you exactly what's going to happen because it's different for everybody. But the coolest stuff happens, and it's just so fun and exciting to see and hear people's experiences. I'm going to keep doing it.
Love that. Thank you. This is like inspiring me to look into more of like setting things up in expos and stuff. And we have like people from all over the world right now saying hello to us in comments. And
Oh, yay.
the,
Hi, everybody.
I know, hello. I love to know where you guys are all joining from. I know someone mentioned they're from Bangalore, India. So thank you for
Awesome.
joining us. And if you guys have any questions, as you know, we're talking about bars at expos. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask. I'll toss the question to Jennifer. Um, do you offer bars at events? Yes, Sandra. So that's what Jennifer was just talking and sharing with us about, how she's been setting up these booths at events and music festivals and
Mhm.
expos and mental health related events and stuff.
I see that
Um,
she
so
asked if I offer free bars. So I've done both. I have offered free sessions, and most of the time it's like following the energy with that. So at the suicide prevention event, I offered free sessions. And then at um, the festival that I was just at this past weekend, the 3-day festival, I did charge for sessions there. So I kind of ask, what will this create? Do the sessions want to be charged for? And go from there. And what's also really great about this too is if you are trying to build your access business or your access bars business, a really fun way to get in communication and contact with people is all of these events. I have a raffle, and I offer, if you give me your name and email, then I do a drawing for a free bar session. So it's a great way to gain contacts and keep in touch with people that are interested in what we got going on with this magical stuff.
That's amazing. I love that. And Sandra's actually setting up. She's going to open days this Saturday first time. So are you
Very
setting up like
fun.
a bars booth there, Sandra? Sounds like that's so amazing. How does it
Yeah.
get any better, really? And
And it's
Waisha
really
actually has,
fun. Sorry.
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's really fun doing this. So how much
I
fun can you
know,
have?
right? And
Yeah.
I wanted to speak to Anvesha's message. She said, "Can we learn online?" So Access Bars is one class you cannot mostly learn online except when Dr. Dane here is teaching it. And we have the Global Bars class coming up just next month on
Yeah.
22nd of October. Dr. Dane here is facilitating a bars class, and that is the only class that you can take online. Although
Mhm,
Anwisha and anyone listening, I would highly recommend that pair up with someone, because a huge part of a bars class is that we learn how to run bars on people, and we also
mhm,
get to receive experiencing of bars when someone else practices on us. So it's
mhm,
not mandatory. You can totally at your own pace watch it, play with it too, and it's so much more fun also to have a partner. So like Anwesha, like if you want to learn online with Dr. Dane here from the Global Bars class, which is next month, um, I would be curious, and I'd maybe even be asking my friends, "Hey, I'm doing this class. Are you interested? Would you like to join in too?" So, if two people you're both taking a class, you can do it together in a room and just enjoy learning. So, thank you.
yes.
That's
Ask
amazing.
for somebody that wants to take the class that has no idea what it is and does it anyway, because that happens a lot too. Like, I don't know
Exactly.
what this is, but I knew that I needed to do it. Yeah.
That was me, my friend. I had no idea. I
Yeah.
was like, after this person in the city that I lived back then, to learn something different that this person was teaching. And then one day, this person calls me and says, "Hey, I'm not teaching that anymore, but I'm teaching the bars. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "What the hell is the bars?" And then she gave me some information that went totally over my head, but somewhere I just knew that I had to go. So,
Awesome.
yeah,
Yay.
I'm
How's it get better than
glad.
that?
Totally. So, yeah, Anwesha is from Bhubaneswar, and she's super happy that she can join uh offline,
And
or
I'm sure there's probably someone close to you too, Anisha, because people
totally.
are doing bars all over the world. So
And it's
what will it
super
take for you
active
to find someone?
modality. Totally. And it's like there are so many practitioners, so many facilitators in India.
Mhm,
So if you guys, this is another great resource is our website, accessconsciousness.com, where you can go in and just find and filter out by region and stuff like that to find people in your area that are facilitating these classes and
mhm,
just connect with them. And we're here. And we
mhm.
are, as you guys know, every week we have these 10-minute news and updates where we bring these different energies and share with you guys some of the ways in which people are using the bars to create some fun stuff in their life and in the world. So, thank you so much, Jennifer, for joining me
Mhm.
today and
So
sharing
welcome.
your energy, your story. It's
Yeah.
so inspiring.
Do you mind if I answer this one question that I just saw? How do you run bars in 10 minutes?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Yes. So most of the time, no matter how long I'm doing, I will do the energy pull at the third eye, the implant band, and then I'll ask which other bar wants to be run, and then end with restructuring of bodies. And a lot of times it is just like that, like ask the body what it would like to receive, and then that's what you do. And trust your knowing.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think those are some beautiful words to wrap this on. Trust your knowing.
Mhm.
So, thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Feel free if you have any questions, you can ask us in comments and
Mhm.
someone will get back to you. And we're so grateful you're here. I'm so grateful, Jennifer, that you are here today. And thank you
Thank
for sharing
you.
this positive inspiration with everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. See you next week. Someone will be here. Bye.
Bye bye.